Really what we want is like a rejam from someone before it gets to us, right? To make sure we win a lot. But even if we just rejam and take it down, it's 300,000. It's a lot of chips. And sometimes we get called. Good luck. So sick call. Ooh, we've got a very good hand here. We're all in. This is 8 blinds. It's not a lot of chips here. Not a lot of chips. Ship it. Duco calls with ace king. It's a good hand. It's a good hand. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, nice. We got sub hype coming in. Yiva Racer. Dropping the sub with the prime. Yiva, thanks so much. This is an amazing flop. We call in the big blind for min raise. We flop 2 pair. Jack A3. Just check raise here. And a immediate fold, but that's a really good pickup there. Ace 5 offsuits. Can't do anything against this player. If Duco jams, we can rejam. If Senvinity raised, we could jam. But yeah, we see a raise from this position. It's just a little bit too strong of a position in the hijack to raise, so I think we just pass there. I jam for 14 blinds here with ace jack off. It's not terrible. It's going to make money, right? But I probably want to raise instead of jam. I think it's a mistake, but... And we get a call under the gun 1. I mean, it's a good illustration as to why it's a mistake, I think. They do call with 11.5 blinds, so we've got a bit more of a chance. You know, it's like the range is not super strong. Let's see. Yeah, this is the hand we want to see, right? We're flipping against 8s, which is pretty good. Come on, ace on the turn. Let's go, dude. Big win of the all-in there. Check call, check call. Check folds. If they bluff turn with queen jack or queen jack, they're going to check down now. If they bluff turn with king queen, they've now made a straight. If they triple barrel, there's a reasonable amount of value hands they can have. Ace 5 suited, ace jack, ace 10, 5s, 6s, you know, ace queen. Like, there's a lot of hands they can have. They shut down with king 9. I think you need to bluff here. Calling the big one with ace 5 against Sphinx and ace king deuce on the flop. Bet call, turn 4. Nice turn for us, right? We pick up a gut shot if we're behind. You know, if they have a stronger ace or whatever, we now have 4 outs to beat that. Probably 6 if they don't have ace king. Or 7, sorry. With a 3 or a 5. So against a lot of their range, this is a great card for us. They bet 28,000. Going to think for a second and call. But it's, you know, it's obviously setting up a really bad river spot in that they're going to be betting all in 2/3, and they get to play the river pretty well. I would argue that they probably underbluff this river. Check, check. Yeah, nice. I don't think we need to jam this. It's a great hand, but like if we jam all in and they call, we're going to be up against ace jack, ace queen, ace king often. So it doesn't accomplish a lot. And in fact, we might fold ace jack. So it's like it'd be a semi bluff against that hand. Although profitable, I think the better way to play this is to call and go to a flop, which is decent. We flop second pair. And let's keep it up. Let's keep it going, man. Call on the flop, turns a 3. So we're in interesting spots here on the turn. What hands do we lose to? The obvious ones. Ace, queen, king, queen, aces, kings, 10s, queens. What hands do we beat? Ace, king, ace, jack, king, jack. You know, ace 5 suited, right? Stuff like that. They overbet jam the turn. So that is a little weird. Because we have a pretty decent bluff catcher here. To me, this is giving off king, queen, queen, jack suited vibes, of which there is, or ace, queen, of which there's quite a few. And aces and kings. Do people do this with king, jack? I mean, not often. Like sometimes people take the free card with king, jack, and especially with ace, king, and ace, jack, they don't often overbet here on the turn. I think it's a fold. Yeah, so they're not jamming here. They're min raising on 14 blinds. So my thinking was really polarized, right? In that if I rejam, I'm just going to rejam into ace king and ace queen. And I'm not going to rejam and get them to like raise call ace nine, in which case calling became better. And we just call on the flop 3 ways here. Lead small. Because when they have king of diamonds or queen of diamonds or whatever, we don't want to let them check. We have an all-in in the 250, which is in the money. 80 left, 490 cash. We jam with the 8s. We get a rejam from Agian Dimov. Not what we want to see. We can still have the best hand, for sure. I mean, we're not super concerned yet, but 9s through aces are going to be in the range. Let's see. Ace queen. We are flipping it up for a lot in equity here, to be honest. Quite a bit. Okay. We win this 2/3 of the time. And this is one of those 2/3. Such great news. 380,000. First place in this tournament is 24K. And we're 17th place. We've got a real chance at this. So it depends on stacks. It's not a hand that you need to 3-bet every time, ace queen. Suited or offsuited against early position. You can do both. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. Ace king. We got hearts, though. We are going to chop, okay? A big raise. I think I'm going to click, right? Like this is basically a 13 or 14 blind jam. Yeah, I think I'm just going to click here. Fold to a 4-bet all-in from pre-flop war. Call hash lover or 8EB. Or 8E8888, I guess. And we're all in for our 15 blinds against ace 10. Great spot. $500,000 in the middle right now. Oh, gotta dodge the spade. Gotta dodge the spade and the 10. Gotta dodge it. It's good color. Oh, no. Oh, let's go. Wait, do we chop? No, we're good. We win. That was stressful, dude. Timothy Ulmer goes for the raise. Do we want to jam or flat here? And I think it is close. I think jam is better. We get 6s to fold. We get 7s to fold. Yeah, I like jam. Good luck. It's a big spot. This is a good opponent, right? I don't like jam so much with 8s. I like it with 5s. Ooh, the 10 call is not good because that includes some of the 8s that I want them to fold. I can say Shack. Let's go. Let's go, chat. I have been doing work with the one and only Ben CB from Raise Your Edge, and we developed a course where we take one of my tournament runs. We go really in-depth into a bunch of topics. We have over 10 hours of footage. I ask him the questions that I think are going to provide the most value, which is why I think I'm the best student that could possibly be in this series, you know? It's just so jam-packed with value. It's just great. Thanks for checking out the course. Big hand, 10s. Must be like 4th place in the tournament here. We're going to raise the 10s. We're going to call a jam from Chips to me. Call a jam from a Meritosian as well, which would be a big jam. And I don't think the big blind's going to jam for 43 blinds. Folds around to Pazamor. And way to call. Jack 5-6, 2 clubs on the flop. I like check here. With the 10s, I think I like betting 7s more than 10s. I obviously like betting every jack. I like betting all the club draws that maybe aren't like ace queen or ace king of clubs. Nah, even those I like betting. Like ace 9 of clubs, maybe I check. But I don't think there's enough upside to betting 10s here for it to make sense for us. This is a good card for their range. Not as great for ours. So for us, I think it's just a check here again. And they overbet the turn. I think we should call. I think we have a... Well, we have an interesting bluff catcher, I would say, right? We have a bluff catcher that blocks 10-9. It blocks 10-7. It blocks queen 10. It does not block clubs, but it's definitely not the bet size we want to see. Thing is, we are very high in our range though. So I think we must call. And then I think we could fold to like the overbet on the river here, but we're just too high in our range. It's not a great hand to have, but when we check back flop, it's like we're high in our range with 10s here. And they river the queen, unfortunately. That's too bad. We pick up kings the very next day. The cat came back. We thought he was a goner, but the cat came back the very next day away. And folds around to Dio the Kid from Germany. And a call on the big blind. It's such a bad flop. We have a range advantage here. I'm going to bet the kings. It's obviously not the best board for kings, but I just think we want to bet our range because we have a lot of nutted hands, raising in the hijack. They call on the big blind. They don't have ace queen. They don't have ace jack. They don't have aces, queens, jacks, aces. I think I'm just going to 3-bet. I mean, part of me really wants to flat here with squeeze stacks and the big stack, but what I don't want to do, you go 4 ways to the flop and then play 33 blinds effective against the chip leader. We create some big problems in 3-way pots, I think. Good luck. Aces against the ace king. About as good of a flop as you can have. Let's go, chat. We are on the chip lead stack of 1.79 million. 1.78 million. Oh, this is getting real. There's a lot of change up top. I'll tell you one thing. $24,000. Top 4 is Art Score official. If you ever want to get wrecked on the golf course, come to London. My treat. Tim, bro, I absolutely want to hit the links with you, dude. 100,000% of the time. And I'm interested in checking out your spot. But also, you should come here too. We can play in Montreal. Why not? We could play. It'd be good times, I'm pretty sure. Might be nice. Small bet, call in both spots. We are done with this hand, I think. Chip leader here, 1 of 27 in this 250. Over the 120, we have ace-9 suited. I like the 3-bet here. 330, I think it's fine. The only real bad spot this opens up for us is Brino. If we get a 4-bet from chips to me, it's a fold. If they jam, we're going to have to call because it's an extra 370 to win a lot. Brino is the one where it's right on the middle and it's like, damn, you know. Thankfully, they fold and it makes the rest of this hand pretty straightforward to play. There's the 4-bet. We fold. We get a jam, which means we can't do anything with this ace-5. It's kind of sad because it's a fun hand to play, usually. Queens here. Big hand, very deep in this tournament with a lot of money up top, dude. A lot. 24,000. There's 16 left. We have queens. Really what we want is like a rejam from someone before it gets to us, right? To make sure we win a lot. But even if we just rejam and take it down, it's 300,000. It's a lot of chips. And sometimes we get called. Good luck. So sick call. Oh, no. Dio the Kid basically jams here. 620,000 or so. We are going to rejam. I don't think there's any reason to do anything else. It's going to be for 1.9 million chips. At least. Okay. Ouch. If it folds to us, we jam here for 5 blinds or so. 4.5 blinds. And let's try and pick up this 530,000 in the middle. 14 left. I think we're on a little pay jump here, actually. Is it 13? Yeah, 13. It's a $300 pay jump. $200. But I mean, really, we want to win. It's 24,000 for the win. I don't really care about the $200 jump from 14th to 13th, you know? Let's win this pot, or let's get all folds and pick up some chips, which are useful to us in surviving. We do just that. There we go. 520,000. We've now got the ability to like, you know, go through the blinds and choose another orbit. Maybe get a double up next level or call off. Maybe we get dealt ace 10 in the big blind, you know? Oh my goodness, ace king. All right, here's our way back, dude. We can re-enter the super 320? Hell yeah. Let's go. Might have explained this in the past. Any particular reason you use chip count instead of big blind on display? I've been converting chips to blinds my whole poker career, 11, 12 years now. So it's second nature, and I think it's a little bit more friendly for new players to the game. They don't know what 16.5 BB is, and it doesn't look exciting, whereas all in for 360,000 looks exciting. So I do it largely because I think it's a better promotion of our game to the broad audience that's going to see this on Twitch and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, etc. All right, here's a moment. Ace 10. If Mike jams, we have to fold again. This would be a 15 blind jam, but they min raise. Mike. This is brutal, dude. Oh, and we have 7 blinds here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's polar, right? It's polar again. I think it's the right fold. It's just, it's painful. You know, we're all in with ace jack for sure. We're definitely folding ace 9 offsuit, and it's not close. Ace 10 is the decision. King jack, we get a shove on the button. I think this is a call. We have 6 blinds here. King jack suited is very strong. I think it's a call. I think it's too good. I don't think there's enough ICM pressure to fold this either. I mean, there is, we're on what, 900 here, 700, 500, 900. I mean, there is some short stacks, but I think king jack's too good. Closing the action here against the button. This opponent a little snug as well. We got to do it. I don't know. I think it's all in against ace deuce. Flipping. Oh, so many outs. Diamond 10, king jack. GG. Well, I wish I could say that was good news. It's not. 1886 cashed. We're going to kind of bubble the final table there.